Hello guys, Arcadia here, and in today's video I'll be sharing my thoughts on Persona 5 Strikers. As of this recording, I've spent around 30 hours or so on Strikers and I've been having a lot of fun. I wasn't really planning on doing a video on this game, but I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed Persona 5 Strikers that I had to make a video about it. Now you might wonder why I was so surprised. Well, during the lead up for this game I pretty much saw it as a Musou game with the Persona 5 skin. Now the thing is that I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to Warriors games. The last Musou game I played was probably Dragon Quest Heroes, and it was alright at best. Nothing special really. So when I first saw Persona 5 Strikers, back when it was called Persona 5 Scramble, my expectations were really low, and the only thing that I was excited about was the fact that it was going to be a continuation of Persona 5. But I'm here to tell you guys that I was so wrong for thinking that it was going to be a simple Musou game. Not only do I enjoy the story and the characters so far, but the gameplay was so much better than what I expected, and even though the gameplay in Strikers is so different, it still felt like I was playing a Persona game. Now Persona 5 Strikers takes place 6 months after the events of Persona 5, and it follows the Phantom Thieves as they're trying to solve mysterious events involving people across Japan. I don't want to spoil anything more about the story, so I'll keep it at that. Although I would recommend that you have at least played Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal in order to appreciate the story and the characters a bit more. But from what I've heard and from what I've played so far, you can still enjoy Strikers if you're a newcomer. Now there are of course some differences from the original predecessor. One of the things that I've noticed from Strikers is that it is a bit more streamlined than Persona 5, and it feels like you're progressing through the game at a fast pace. To be honest, I find the change of pace to be welcoming, because the original Persona 5 was a very long game and there were times when the game felt really slow. Another thing I noticed with Strikers is that there are not that many side activities. Besides doing side quests, it is pretty much straightforward. You no longer have social links or confidants. Instead you just have one bond gauge that you get to fill and get points from by doing the main story, side quests, or talking to your fellow Phantom Thieves. And you can of course spend these points on skills. Other than that, it is pretty much straightforward. You don't really have to think about planning or scheduling your day, which has been a staple thing since Persona 3, and I kinda miss the balancing act between school life and hunting shadows or demons. But the biggest changes of them all have to be of course the battle system. Going into this game I thought that the battle system would be mindless action, and I'm so glad that I was wrong because it was much deeper than what I expected. Both Persona as well as SMT has one of my favorite turn-based battle system with its once more or press turn system, and seeing those mechanics being implemented in a real-time battle system makes it fun and engaging. I would even say that the gameplay feels more like Persona 5 than Dynasty Warriors. You still have personas that you can gather and fuse, and they of course play a prominent role in combat where they dictate your strength and weaknesses. Although it took a while for me to get used to the new combat system. In the beginning I went in with the mindset of just spamming light and heavy attack combos and called it a day, but I quickly realized that it wouldn't work and that the combat is much deeper than that. Just like in Persona, you have to think about your team composition in order to exploit weaknesses while protecting your own. Buffs and debuffs as well as status elements plays a big part in Strikers, and knowing how to use them effectively is an important part of the combat system. I think they have found a good balance between being an action-oriented game while retaining the tactical elements from Persona 5, and it is so satisfying once you get all of those components right. Now that I think about it, the last time we had an action-oriented SMT game was probably the Raiden Konoha games, and it is always interesting to see other interpretations of a battle system that we've grown accustomed to, and hats off to Strikers for having such a fun battle system. But yeah, that is all I have for today. I know it is a short video, but I wanted to at least share my thoughts on Persona 5 Strikers. Some of you guys are already playing it right now or have already finished it. I mean, it's been out now for more than a month, so if you're one of those people, then let me know your thoughts on Persona 5 Strikers in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. I do videos on RPGs and anime related stuff. Consider subscribing if you're interested. More videos are coming, so stay safe, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time.